you start?
No, you can.
No, I don't want to.
Matt, honorary 4th host.
No, that's me.
No.
Come on then, introduce us all.
No, I'll leave this one out. New manager.
Hello and welcome.
Okay, I'll put some more infusions out in a minute.
Hello there and welcome to another episode of the 2 Peas in a Podcast World Cup Special. Today I'm joined by Will again.
You don't have to say again like that.
Well, you're not here all the time, are you?
No. Hello.
And we're also joined by Ree and Matt.
Hello there.
Ree's episode won't be out yet, but she's also in it. She'll be out soon.
I'm a fan favourite.
Matt's been on it quite a bit. Loads.
Hashtag Reverend Hayes podcast.
What a show.
Ready.
Banger that was. It's fucking boiling. And we're going to talk about the World Cup. So
Got a fan? Do you want a fan?
I'm all good. I'm just going to sweat like mad. I peed at primary school.
Yummy.
Like a jippo with a mortgage.
None in a sex shop. Fat kid at a buffet.
Oh,
Toby at a buffet.
a fat ass in a chip shop with no money.
But anyways, what do we think's?
I think. All right. Well, let's go around and say who do you think is going to win the World Cup?
Okay.
Just start with.
I've said Spain since day one. I reckon they had a poor start, but
even
I think
after playing.
I think they've got such a squad that they could, if they decide to tear anyone
Just
apart,
turn it around.
they'll
Yeah.
just turn it. That 4-0 they got the other day, they look solid, and that's my team. I reckon this time, if not England, of course.
I say this every year, but genuinely, 100%, I actually think England's going to win.
You haven't had your heart broken enough times yet.
I am just so. Well, hey, I was there for Italy at the Euros, and I shaved my head for that. We both shaved our heads. But no, with the team we have, and how we played against the friendly against New Zealand, how we played against Croatia last Wednesday. I think we've got the gift to go all the way. I actually think that. But then second choice, obviously, is going to be Uzbekistan, because fuck me,
There's a different
They've
topic
paved their
that
way
we've
through.
got, but
it's just such a good team.
Love the country.
Nice people.
love the country, love the rights, love the movement. All them Uzbekistans.
Yeah, so I think England's going to win.
I think England's going to win because I've seen the TikToks of Sweet Caroline and I'm now in the mood that I think we're going to win. Plus, the Knicks won. They haven't won in like 50 years.
True, the Knicks did.
Oh, so it's going to be Uruguay then.
Fuck.
So it's one of them where a team that might not have won in a while has the chance to win. What about you?
Apart from England, I think France have a good chance. I think they've been very dominant, especially over the games, like last night, even with the 2-hour delay.
Stupid that was.
whatever it
Yeah,
was.
rain.
They still came back and they were still very
They didn't
on
turn
top.
off, did they?
They just know what they're doing, exactly like Spain. They just know what they're doing. So I'm going France.
I like
think.
France.
I also think Argentina have also got another good chance.
That national team is a group of players that don't look like they normally play well in club football. They come into Argentina and they look like they're 11 superstars.
I mean,
It's crazy.
They played in their first game. They played very well. Messi got a hat trick, I believe.
And he's now the
Two last-
top
was it
scorer.
last night?
I believe he is the top
He's
scorer.
the top World Cup scorer. Men's one.
Yeah,
There's obviously the women's one is different, but
it's
I
less.
think Mbappe will overtake him this World
Sorry.
Cup. I think Mbappe will score more. I think he'll overtake him this World Cup for goals. 'Cause he's
Ooh.
already on 15.
that's a good
And
shout.
I think Messi's on 18.
Well, how much
And
is
he's
Harry
4
Kane
goals.
on?
I don't think he's got many World Cup goals.
But his
So
goal
he-
scoring ability is just insane.
If he has another game against Panama like he did the last World Cup that he played when he got like 4 goals.
Yeah, we were
you
being
never
like
know.
7-2 or somewhere.
6-1, I think.
Was it 6-1?
Yeah.
That seems familiar, doesn't it? We beat his team 6-1.
Yeah, I heard.
Oh, okay.
Guys, I was trying not to comment because it's so embarrassing.
Yeah, if I can get me in goal next time, that was shocking.
No. Jake was good in goal. The goal
was
and
the
the
rest of the
defence was
team.
good. It was the attacking that wasn't good.
No, I
scored
saw.
for 'em?
I saw 2 goals go in and thought, "Get me in goal."
Liam wasn't it?
Insane.
Yeah, no,
It
it
was
was no,
gonna
it
be
was
anyone, that would
Atkins.
be-
Was it Jake Atkins?
I don't know. One of them two. Definitely.
It was
one.
that bad. You didn't even remember your own goal.
Definitely one, mate.
Hey, I scored one. That's all that matters. But anyway,
No, but your one.
back on the back on
Wasn't
the
that Jake
world,
that
back on
also
the World
scored?
Cup.
Dark horses.
Who do you think is a dark horse? Well, there's obviously like last World Cup, the dark horse I believe was Morocco. Morocco played very well. They got into the
did,
what
yeah.
was it semis?
Something like that. They did better
And
than
they did
anyone
very well
thought.
for a team
Yeah.
that plays like that.
I think they've got a better team this time. Right?
They've got a great team this year, but for me, a dark horse, it's got to be. Oh, I don't know. I mean, the obvious answer is obviously Uzbekistan, but yeah, I can't really call Morocco a dark horse after the performance they did last year.
It all depends what you class as a dark horse. Is it they've got a chance of winning or just going far? Because Morocco could surprise the world.
They could,
With the
but
squad
obviously,
they've got.
I don't think
Are
they're
they,
going to win.
are they still the African nations? Or did it go
They
back
did.
to Senegal?
No.
I can't remember how.
I
that
believe
was,
actually they won the African nation.
they won it on the pitch, but didn't then it get given to Senegal at the end of the afterwards? And
Oh,
it
there was a
all
bit of-
politics
No,
behind it. Or was it-
Senegal won, but because
And then
they
it went to
walked
Morocco.
off because of that penalty claim, they still won. But because of that claim,
They took it off them,
They
didn't
took
they?
it off them and gave it Morocco.
Weird that was.
That's very strange. That is.
Yeah.
It's not often you see decisions made after the football game.
After like full time, no.
That's a bit hard, but yeah, I don't know. Well, who do you think?
I reckon Netherlands could do something. I know they've got a
Would you
very
call them a
good
dark horse,
footballing
though?
nation. They've never won the World Cup.
True.
And I think if you were going to say as a dark horse that could win the World Cup, I reckon Netherlands could absolutely
They have got a
do
good
something.
team.
But they're not a team that anybody is talking about to actually win. So I think
They
might
haven't got
be-
the greatest reputation.
No, well, I don't think they've ever won anything
Major.
World Cup. I think they've done a Euros, but not a World Cup. And I think they've got a squad that could piece something
do it.
together. Yeah, they look good against was it Sweden the other night,
They did look-
5-1.
yeah.
Yeah.
I reckon that's if you're going to get a surprise winner, that's what I reckon my surprise winner would be as a dark horse.
Toby?
Brazil.
Yeah, but that's not.
That's not a dark
it's not a
horse.
dark horse.
Brazil go in the second favourites every time they go to a World Cup.
With,
My money's actually riding on Brazil, so.
You haven't put a bet on for Brazil.
Of course I did. I win 45 quid if Brazil win the whole World
I
Cup.
should put on 44.
5 quid.
That's not bad.
No.
It's not a bad win.
It's not gonna happen though.
I don't know.
Dad did Canada, gets like £700 a thing.
I think Canada have been
I think
very
Canada
good.
and the US look great. I think all three hosts look good.
Yeah, Mexico played very well.
And especially against that Canada-Qatar game, when
Very
my
good.
man had his leg snapped in
Oh, it was brutal.
fucking
You didn't
hell.
even notice it at
That
first.
was
I just thought he was going
all
to
I
get back
could
up,
see.
and he lifted his leg, and it just sort of flopped.
Because it doesn't
was-
look like a tackle that would break a leg.
No, it just he barely
Because
touched
it like pulled him and then twisted.
All
Oh,
you could hear in the microphone was, "Oh my God, his leg's hanging off!"
Oh, could you-
And I was like, "Oh,
and he
That's a
seems to be
career
doing
over.
all right.
Career over,
Though.
that.
yeah."
It is.
You don't recover from
Canada,
double,
I think-
leg break, was it?
Yeah.
I think Canada have been very good.
I like Canada.
I also, going rogue here, Cape Verde, love their goalkeeper.
I think if they get out of the group, that's enough to say they've been a dark horse and done much better than
I think
anybody.
they've held
There's a lot of
themselves
teams like that.
very well. I also think Cote d'Ivoire have been very good as well. Ivory Coast.
And probably the worst version of their squad I've ever seen.
Yeah.
They've had so many superstars with your Drogbas, your Torres and stuff like that in
Yeah.
the past. They haven't really got anybody at the minute, but they still look solid. Solid.
I like that. No, go on.
No, I was also going to say, I've seen people online talking, saying that Norway are dark horses
I heard about Norway.
because they haven't had as many qualifications as the rest of the teams
It's
mean,
that are in there.
Haaland, you've got Odegaard.
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 You got that, what, is it Christoph Azure
Yeah.
in the defence? I think across the board they've got players.
They've got at least
Yeah.
a
Premier League players.
class player in every
Yeah.
sector of the field, which is when you look at what you're looking for when it's not a big team as
Yeah.
such.
For them, it all depends who they if they get through the group, who they get the next round. Because
And-
it's just straight up then. If they go up against a Brazil,
They're buggered.
I can't see them having a chance.
Because you can't just leave it all up to Haaland to
That's
sort it
the
out.
thing. I think you're relying on big names.
Yeah.
Did you see the celebration they did yesterday?
Was it
the drum? And then they were doing the
that
rowing
was
as well, like the
sick.
Icelandic.
Was it not the end of the
Yeah.
game when they did that?
I think it was right at the end after they won.
Was it? Yeah.
Yeah, and Odegaard got the drum out, didn't
Yes,
he?
yeah, I
And it
saw
was-
that,
The
yeah.
view of watching all this red, like,
Yeah.
of people just doing this rowing was wow.
Well, there was clips of like, dark horse, Scotland.
Oh.
I can't see him getting another goal, never mind a point.
I think they did well the first game to win.
They looked terrible as well, that first game.
Yeah,
but
They looked all right in the second game.
I think it's maybe just the bias because of the
That's
fans. The Scottish fans are amazing. I think they're hilarious. Because
I've met one Scottish fan and I don't really like him that much.
well, they've drunk all the beer it possibly can. They've started putting cones on national monuments, which is fucking hilarious.
They also cleaned up though, didn't they? as
So they're
well?
making
Yeah,
the
they
English
clean
look
up.
awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Basically.
making us
Every
like
England fan that's
fat
got over
racist
there, it looks
pissers.
like a knobhead.
Yeah, but like, they already are, so it makes
We've got it going
hilarious.
for us.
So, but yeah, that's just what I think.
No, I can't see him getting a goal. Never mind a point.
God, if they make it
I think
through,
they're fourth in their group.
but it's the thing. If they make it through, that's a success in their books.
Yeah, of course, because they haven't been in the World Cup for what, 28 years?
A long time,
Something,
isn't it?
sort of 20 something years, 26, I don't know. No, it was 98, wasn't it? That's 28.
I think it was 96. Well, no, 2, I don't think.
Yeah, well.
Long time.
It was a
No, I don't like Scotland. I don't think they'll do anything.
And I think it's, like a big thing, again, for a country
Okay.
that hasn't qualified for so long.
There's a lot with those.
I think that's the
meet you
truth of
down
this
the
48
gravel
team
drive.
tournament, though, isn't it? Is that they've allowed smaller
Yeah.
nations to
Yeah.
find their way into something which
Yeah.
they would have never had a chance to do. And
It's like Carousel as well.
they've actually all looked all right.
Isn't
They
that
look like they're fitted into the tournament.
Isn't that one of the 40-year-old goalkeeper?
No, that's Cape Verde.
Is that Cape Verde when he got man of the match?
Yeah, against
Spain.
Yeah,
which I
that's
think
what
was
I mean.
he was
What an
was-
unbelievable result that was for them. That's a
for a
generational.
nil
That's what I
nil.
mean.
That's a
It's in-
generational
How are
thing.
we
Insane.
talking like 60 years ago we've won the World Cup? In 60 years' time, they'll be talking about that 0-0 and
Yeah.
that one goal they scored, the 2 goals they scored the other night. That's their whole generation
And
of their next footballers
especially in
talk about.
Spain, when you say Spain is probably a top maybe three
three
team,
teams.
a top
Yeah,
three team in this
easily,
current World Cup.
Easily.
With you've got Lamine Yamal, you've got Pedri, you've got some of the best young players in the
Yeah.
world at the moment.
And what that draw reminds me of, though, is Argentina in the last World Cup, first game they played.
Oh,
Do you remember who it was?
who did they play?
Saudi Arabia.
Was it Saudi
It was-
Arabia?
I believe it
Okay,
was
yes,
0-0.
because Saudi Arabia played really well that
Yeah.
tournament.
And
But I
then
believe
Saudi
it was a
Arabia won
0-0.
2-1, didn't they?
They did.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
And that everyone straight away was going, well, that's it. Messi's not going to win the World Cup. Argentina are looking shy, and then they just flew. And
Yeah.
then after seeing that 4-0 the other day, after a 0-0, I think they got a massive chance.
Yeah.
Spain.
More than
Like I say,
France.
because I think so. I think there's rumblings of the same thing that might happen in, was it 06, where like Evra and that all had a big fallout with the management, and it was this
Really?
big massive thing in France. They've just done a Netflix documentary about it. It's actually very, very good. And I think there's some rumblings of that going on. There's talks of Mbappe falling out with people, and there's lots of other things going on behind the scenes.
Well, especially in PSG, Mbappe is seen as like a bit
Well,
of
by the end of the season-
a dictator.
By the end of the season, that's how the Madrid fans were looking at him, weren't they? They were booing him off the
Well,
pitch.
Madrid were having problems. They had Tchouameni and Valverde, I believe,
Yeah.
were scrapping, and then now they brought Mourinho in. Hopefully, he can.
Oh, I think that's really an incredible decision. I do.
Yeah.
He was a good manager.
It's
he
a
was
Hail
great
Mary.
manager.
It's a Hail Mary just play of just let's get him in. If he doesn't do any good, no one knew he was going to do good. No one thought he was going to do anything good. If he does do good, we've reinvented Mourinho.
And then maybe Madrid will have a.
But he's one of those managers that have been around the block so many times. You know.
I never thought you'd see him in a big club ever again.
No.
Never.
No.
Not when he did Spurs and looked bad.
Oh,
And no one
don't
wants to be a
insult
Spurs fan.
No, and he was over the.
Hello there, mate. How we doing? We've just been talking about winners and dark horses.
Wieners.
Right.
So who do you think's going to win then? Personally, not just bias, but like.
Well, yeah, of course I'd want to say England, but
Yeah.
Like these two already. Yeah.
Yo,
But I genuinely think they've got a chance.
the edits.
I've
no.
got
Have
Spain.
you seen? Yeah, probably Spain. To be fair, have you seen like the path? I saw a clip earlier where it's like who we have to actually beat. We got to beat Portugal, Argentina.
Oh, so we've got to go against everyone.
Yeah, exactly. We've got to go against.
I mean, Portugal,
I think we'll probably beat Portugal. To be fair.
Everyone's saying it's Ronaldo's last cup. He's going to pull out the bag. He played shit.
There's rumours
in
of
the
him
first
going
game.
home. There's rumours.
I don't blame him. He played shit in the first
he's
game.
not, like, you look at the game and you think he's not the Ronaldo that we all know.
I think
it's
we're
like he's
looking
not
too far
scoring
ahead.
goals.
I think we've got to
He
be
should be
Ghana
scoring.
But people are saying he might have another one in him.
I think
I'm
we
like,
should.
I think we
no.
should.
I didn't think we were going to.
Yeah, what is he? 39?
He's at 40 something.
He's 40.
The whole thing.
41.
Yeah.
And he's saying that he can do another one. He'll be 45.
Yeah, you just don't know though with him or Messi, do you? Because it was what?
Yeah.
Was it the 2010? No, it wasn't that early. But it was a World Cup, 2 World Cups ago, when we were saying, "Oh, it's their last ever one," and then they came back for the last one, and now they're back at this one.
Yeah.
You just don't know. They're just
But it's like
inhumane.
the Mexican goalkeeper,
Ochoa, what a guy.
This is his 6th World Cup.
Yep. But they haven't given. Have you seen? They've got the legacy badges that they've been putting on players, and all these
They're like the
debut
debut
badges.
Really?
And
Yeah.
they gave Messi and Ronaldo one because it's their 6th World Cup.
There's a good name on
They
it.
didn't give one to that Ochoa because in his first 2 World Cups he didn't actually play, even though he went with the squad.
Don't
So he
matter,
didn't get a legacy.
He was
badge.
still
I think
there,
that's
though.
yeah, it's ridiculous. He made the squad but doesn't get a legacy badge.
That's a bit stupid.
All they'll do is cut them out though and put them in their playing card soon.
Oh,
won't they?
yeah.
Well, someone did that. Was it a There's a Mexican player, I'm pretty sure. They were set to wear long sleeves. So obviously the legacy thing or the debut thing came down past a certain way.
Yeah.
So he cut his sleeves off and he
And
just
lost
stuck,
the actual.
No, he stuck the debut thing on his boot.
It's one way to do it, isn't it?
And I
Yeah.
think, well, okay.
Dark horse. Here you go.
Is USA a dark horse?
Well, I've gone as far as Netherlands as my dark horse to actually
They're
win
not
it.
dark.
I think so.
They're
In
not
terms
dark
of winning
horse,
it, I think so.
I think they'll get.
I don't
quite
think no
far.
one's talking about them winning it.
Yeah, I guess they're not talking about them really, but
Well, that would more. That's why.
I can see USA as
Depends
a
how you
dark
see it.
horse.
I think
horse.
USA would get.
They've played well
they get-
so
yeah.
far.
I think
I
they're
think-
brilliant.
I
I think
think so,
Pochettino
yeah.
has got them playing actual
Yeah.
football rather than basic international lump it up and see what you can do.
Yeah.
They're playing football.
But yeah. Hydration breaks. Thoughts? Like,
Made sense in Qatar.
because it
Yeah.
got up to like fucking 45.
Yeah. and it's made sense in
some
some
games
of the
it's
games.
hot, but then other times they've got it shut.
Fully
It's not.
aircon.
There's,
Yeah,
and
it's not
it's
too
one in
hot either.
Texas or something. There's a fully air-conditioned stadium.
Yeah.
It's the
with-
Dallas one, eh?
Is it the Dallas
I believe
one?
so.
And they've gone, all right, lads, we'll have a hydration break. Right, I
Is
get.
that when they got the board out?
I know every team did. I get having a hydration break when it's fucking boiling. You're running round.
The decision should be made in the moment, not just pre-hand.
What it should be is it should be the players stay on the pitch and the fucking physio runs out with the water bottles.
I think
managers have to stay back.
And instead of 3 minutes, you get 45 seconds. I think it was Roy Keane or
Yeah.
something like that said it the other day, where you pause the clock, you give them 45 seconds,
That's
have a
what
quick
I mean.
swig, and get playing.
Yeah,
Kills
that's
momentum.
what I mean.
But
It's-
teams are coming out as if
Yeah.
they've changed their whole tactics
Yeah.
and playing a complete different game when they've had them. And we're getting 4 quarters of football rather than 2 halves.
yeah.
Which they commercialise it as typical America, ain't it?
Well, yeah,
I
try and
think
get as
that's
much
what he-
adverts and
Well,
Well, in
Yeah, I
America,
think
yeah,
that's
they get
what
their
he-
ad
I'm
breaks.
surprised they
don't
haven't done
they?
a fucking
They do
half-time
adverts,
show.
don't they?
Yeah,
Adverts.
So it gives me time to scroll TikTok. So.
Well, I call it my hydration break. You just have another beer. So.
Well, yeah, that's it. I think on one of the first games that they actually did, they actually had to make the hydration break longer because the advert that they were playing in America hadn't finished
That's
yet.
fucking-
So then they had,
that's
and then they in the
bollocks.
end they had to just make a decision to just carry on playing, and the Americans actually missed like a minute of the game.
That's stupid.
Ridiculous.
But I think it both helps and hinders whoever's playing, because that Germany carousel game, I think carousel, I mean obviously Germany are going to do what Germany are going to do and shit
To
all
take
over
that
it.
breather when you get
It's-
battered
yeah.
is probably great, but
I think
in the terms of just the beauty of football, it's just it's not part of the game.
No.
I think, especially when they are just commercialising it. And I think the worst thing about it is it won't go away. I think they'll keep doing it every World Cup. I think that's the
Yeah.
start of just how where
If they're doing hot,
football's going now.
if they start doing it in like, let's say the next World Cup's in England, but they do hydration breaks here, what's the point?
but you don't, well, yeah, of course, everything is so,
Yeah,
yeah.
no, yeah.
But you
Think
don't
of like
see it
Super Bowl
when,
ads. How much money they spend?
Millions just for 30
Imagine,
seconds.
imagine if you had a World Cup final hydration break ad.
That's
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because
Yeah,
average Super Bowl gets about what 200 million viewers.
And these would get
average
billions.
billions viewers
Yeah.
every game.
Yeah.
But
That's exactly all it's for. Money.
That's like Powerade, isn't it? They're the whole sponsors for the whole hydration break, even if you're not getting ads.
are they?
Well, they're always, it's just Powerade,
Yeah.
isn't it? That's all they have.
Have you seen? I don't know if it's the next World Cup or the World Cup after, where they're like holding it in like They're having
4
one-off.
different
Yeah,
continents,
4
eh?
continents.
I don't know what
They're having like
countries it
one-off
is.
games in like Argentina and Uruguay, but it's based in.
I
like,
can't see how it
somewhere else.
works. I can't see how
that
that
means
works.
that you've got to travel the players.
Yeah, it's not going to be
And it's-
productive.
Unless you're going to have like all the groups in one country, like Group A is in one country.
Yeah, but I
Group B
think
is in
it's
one-
like a one-off game.
Oh.
But still, I
It's
don't know.
like-
Whoever has to play that, it's like, oh, brilliant.
You've got to adjust to a new climate when you
Yeah,
play it,
exactly.
and you've got to
But they're
travel.
still sort of doing that though with the Americas, though, aren't they? Because they're doing it all over the different.
And then it's
Canada.
sort of print
True,
yeah,
America is
yeah.
America compared to Europe. They're not that different sizes. America's fucking huge,
Yeah.
and then let's say
I
you've
think
got a
like
game
you
in
said,
Dallas, but
when
then
you
you've got a
talk
game in
climate,
New York.
You go
Yeah.
freezing cold in Canada, but then you'll go to
Fucking
LA
steaming
and
down in
yeah,
Mexico.
Yeah,
Right, yeah.
It's completely different, aren't they?
Yeah, it's a bit odd. I mean, I don't mind it being in America. It's what gets me is how late the games are for us.
I am absolutely fucking knackered. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah,
I have not missed
trying-
many games.
Oh,
and
I
can't
give
cope
up. I
anymore.
can't do it.
I think I've
I
missed
try to
3
watch as
games,
many
4
games as I
Yeah,
possibly
I
can,
do the
but
same.
it's just
It's killing
impossible.
me.
Yeah, exactly. I
I went
can't
to
do
bed at
it.
11 o'clock the other night. I was asleep by 5 past.
I see the one at
Just
like
knackered.
5 in the morning. I'm like, that is,
Insane.
what are we doing? I can't do that.
Yeah, that's the one I'm not.
Is it, yeah, to watch like
And they're always the one
Austria,
with the goals.
Jordan.
They're always the games.
Yeah,
with the
yeah.
goals.
Yeah, they're
If you-
interesting,
I sit there and
yeah.
watch a 0-0 and then the next
Yeah.
game's a 5-0 that I've gone to bed for. It's so
Although I
frustrating.
do follow someone on TikTok as the tournament started. He said, "I'm staying up and watching every single game, so you
I
don't."
think
have to."
I've seen this
Yeah.
guy. He's an older bloke.
Yeah.
I'd
Yeah.
love to do something like that.
So he's like he posts I think at 7 o'clock in the morning
And gives you an
all
update.
of the
or-
games that you've missed,
That's
all
cool.
the highlights and things like that. And then I think he does something at 12 o'clock, like midday 12 o'clock. Again, just talking about
The upcoming games.
and things like that. And I think that's been handy as well.
I've enjoyed that. This is football that they've been doing. Have you watched that on Netflix?
No, I haven't.
yeah.
Gary Lineker, Alan
Gary
Shearer,
Lineker.
Micah Richards.
Oh, wow, that
They've got,
sounds
their own,
good,
they've
that.
got their own podcast that they've been doing for years, but they've done an actual Netflix
I know they've
show.
got their own podcast.
And
Yes,
it's,
yeah,
um,
I've
It's a
been
daily
listening
one, but
to,
they'll talk about games and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
The Overlap. That's the one I listen to a lot.
Yeah,
I like that a lot.
but I know people aren't happy with the YouTube, the World Cup YouTube channel when they're posting the highlights.
Yeah, I've seen that.
They put the score
and, like,
and everything.
red cards and stuff.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
I think they've
Ridiculous.
started to change it, but
They did because
Well,
there was
maybe it
somebody
was
on
like a
TikTok was
one-time,
really
yeah,
happy because
I
they
saw
did it, and then the next game had the score and
That was
everything.
BBC, I think. I think everyone complained about sort of Sky Sports or something, and then Sky Sports fixed it, and then BBC did it the next day. So
Yeah.
everyone was going,
What are they putting like the
They
final
put
score
in the
and
thumbnail
in the
and
thumbnail,
the
say
title.
like 2-0, and then this happens, and
Well, no, you watch your recap because you've missed a game
Yeah,
and you want to just see the highlights.
If you wanted to know the score, just Google it.
Yeah, that's a bit fucking stupid. That is. But
have you seen what time the finals are apparently kicking off at?
if it's like 2 in the morning,
I think it's a 3 a.m. final.
I thought it was. That's where I thought
I
it
might
said
be
eight.
wrong. I might be
thought I
wrong.
said eight.
surely if it's the final, they're going to pick the time that's going to be most convenient for every country. I know it's hard to do, but like,
That's the problem, ain't it? Because
Again,
in South
it
America,
all-
that's probably a great time for them to.
yeah, it'd be
No,
fucking
but
like
also
6
for other
o'clock or
countries
something.
in
Well,
Europe
isn't-
that are ahead of us, that's a 4 a.m. final
Isn't
for
it-
them.
Where is it? Do you know where it is?
It'll be in America.
I say, sure, it's
Oh,
quite
yeah,
busy.
but-
No, like I mean, like either Canada, Mexico, or
Is it going to be in like the MetLife Stadium? That's their like biggest.
Where is that? Is it New York?
I think so. Somewhere there.
Well, that's
Someone have a
just
Google.
big.
Okay, well, that's-
Google where the final
Well,
is.
the New York's not
And
too
wait, what
far.
time it is?
4 hours?
It's the nearest one.
Something
isn't it?
like
It's the
yeah,
nearest-
exactly.
It's
Yeah,
on that coast.
because LA was 8, and
Yeah, because LA is the complete
yeah,
other side,
exactly.
isn't it? And then
I
New
think
York's
I think it's 4. So
the Europe side.
well, they can't be kicking off at 11 at night in their time. That would be stupid.
This is a country that don't like football, so you just don't know what they're going to do, do you?
Great though for us here, pub-wise. Working
I
in a
think
pub-wise.
It says
I
here.
can imagine.
No
that
pubs are open till 3
I
a.m.
can imagine the good pubs are going absolutely wild for these 9 p.m. kickoffs, especially
Probably.
the England ones. Betting loads of money.
yeah, MetLife Stadium.
Because not
Is that
every
New
pub is
York?
It's
showing
a
it.
brand new one. It's New Jersey, so New York.
Yeah.
I'll try and find.
It says here the World Cup final is on the Sunday the 19th of July at 8 o'clock.
Yeah,
there you
so I
go.
saw 8 o'clock.
Yeah,
I heard someone say.
I did see like 8 o'clock, but I thought is that our time? Is
Yeah,
it their
because
time?
I got to book up work.
It's Sunday.
Is it?
I wouldn't have to book it off work, so I'm fine.
I would.
Sucks to be you.
'Cause I work. all
I'm not gonna have
night.
to.
We'll ask you to go to work.
Licked, man. Alright.
yeah.
Not that I'm
think-
bitter and twisted.
Who think's going to get top goal scorer?
Well, I hope Harry Kane does. I know I sound like the English bias, but
Like I say,
he just wins that ball so much.
He could easily score 5 against Panama.
I was going
at
to
the
say,
weekend.
if he has a game like Panama a few years ago, I think he will be up there. Mbappe, I think.
I'd take Harry Kane
I
over
think it's going to be
Mbappe.
Messi.
I said
Messi
earlier, I
is
think
already scored well.
I think by the end of this World Cup,
57.
Mbappe will be the top goal scorer in
I could see that as well.
I think he's
Yeah.
going to Messi's broke the record, but I think Mbappe's going to overtake him before this World Cup's even
Yeah.
finished.
Well, I can start. I don't know.
But again, it all depends how far they go. If France go out in the next round,
Yeah.
then
we don't 5.
you just don't know, do you?
Oh yeah, that's who I saw as well. Yeah, it's Portugal we need to play. If this predicted, it was Portugal, France, and Argentina,
Yeah,
and then Spain in the final.
But if you would, you've got to then. Do you know how we've always turned around after England got to a semis or a final? Oh, we've had the easiest run going.
Yeah,
of course
but
we
this
got
time,
to.
geez,
If we
the
got to the
hardest,
final,
yeah.
we could sit at the end of that and go, do you know what? Fucking hell, we did all right there, didn't we? And no one is going to be able to say a thing about it afterwards. But no, look, we'll probably come second in our group and have a really easy run.
I think when Tuchel put out the squad, I was a bit like, oof.
What, with no Harry Maguire?
Yeah.
I think he's tried
I
to,
am biased because I've always loved Harry Maguire. As a Sheffield United fan, I've always loved Harry Maguire. But
I like how you slipped that in there. Respect.
That old championship team.
got to do what I can. Do you know what I mean?
Grimsby down.
Yikes. I've lost my train of thought. No, when he put out the squad, I was a bit like,
There's some stuff missing here.
yeah.
I think that's how
vital,
everybody was,
there
wasn't
are
they? Like,
vital people missing, and then you've got people in there
questionable.
who I think,
I think what he did there, from what I could see, it seemed like he sort of tried to build from what Southgate had done, where he's got a community of players and a group rather than and he's tried to sort of build off of that, so that's why your Hendersons and your Stones make it into sort of have that sort of bring what they've done in the past with them to these newer lads that are coming in and stuff like that, and that might be the thing that does it for us, because I grew up in the era where it was Neville and Ferdinand hating on Terry and Lampard, and none of the players got on with each other. They hated each other 52 weeks of the year, and then had to somehow play well together. So I think that's what they've tried to do with that. That's why I reckon the opposite of what we've had in the past, and we've won one game so far. So
that's what I mean. And then looking at when we played Croatia, I was a bit like, oh, okay, maybe I was wrong.
There was moments where old England came back, weren't there?
Yeah.
But I think there was, for the most part, it was the most positive we've looked in a tournament game against a team who could have challenged us. We looked like we wanted to play positive football and actually score some goals, whereas there was a period, I think in the 60th minute or something, where we had a 1-goal lead and we started just sitting on the ball.
And
I was like, oh no, we've done it again.
This
We've
is
done it
classic
again.
England, you know.
And when they
just
then
sit back and
made the subs and brought all these strikes on and went, right, we're going to go attacking, we're not going to set up the defence and go fight with the back. That's when the difference between what we were doing and the change of bringing someone like Tuchel in has changed it completely, of just a mentality, isn't it? And that's all it is, and that's all football games really are. They're all as skillful as each other, these top 5 teams. It's just having that mentality to want to win and finding that way to do it. And I think Norway, when you say Norway earlier, they did it really well, where they took off, I think that they made 4 subs and they took off their front 3, and it just changed their whole game, because they became a team that just were fresh and they were ready to just go, and that's what Tuchel did as well the other day, where he took off the whole attacking line and we looked like a brand new team, but didn't lose any quality. I think that's where that might do us some favours in the long term, hopefully.
I think, can we beat Ghana tonight?
I don't know, I think Ghana are one of them teams that could just turn up and put 4 past you. They're such a strange nation that you could go up to them and win 7-0, but then the next day you could get mopped up by them. So I think we'll win. I'd like to think we'll win. But
So for context, this is filmed the day of second game.
Spoilers.
Yeah. So you'd know if we won or lost, but we're still.
I can't believe we won! Yeah.
You know, but
I
we
edited
know.
it perfectly. Oh, can't believe we lost.
What a fucking team we are, man! God. Night Tuchel.
At what point do we think Ericsson needs to retire? It's the second
It's so
one, isn't
sad, isn't it? Because he's got so much commitment to wanting to be a footballer.
Yeah.
But hang it up, man. And there's got to be
It's
a
right.
It's the same with that bloke who plays for Luton, weren't it?
Tom Lockyer.
And it's just, it
Lockyer?
gets to a point where your love for the game is too much.
Yeah.
Then your body can manage it.
Yeah.
Go,
Not worth
and
it.
coach, go and pundit,
Yeah,
go and keep
and-
yourself in the game.
Yeah.
Get like
do
the
something
like the
else, yeah.
academy.
Your body ain't got
get,
it in you
get
anymore.
the kids up and come in, but it's I think it's too.
And I think unfortunately as well, he is past it. Even if he didn't have his heart issue,
Yeah.
there's no need for him to continue because he's had a good career.
How old is he?
He's got to be mid-30s.
I would guess, yeah.
Because I think he
35,
was.
yeah.
I think he went to United at what, 31, 32.
Something like that, yeah.
But yeah, I think it's incredibly sad that it's happened to him. Because he was a world-class player at one point, but hang it up, man.
Yeah.
It's time.
I remember being at the pub with my friend in the World Cup that it happened, like where he had his cardiac arrest and he just went on the pitch.
Horrific.
And it was one of those things where it was still being televised, and I thought, this is not.
We turned it off, I think, when we were
Yeah,
watching
this
it,
is not
'cause
the
it
time
was,
or
They were trying to get angles of it, weren't they?
Yeah, it was
Yeah, so
horrible.
all of the
horrible.
team, even the opposite team,
Yeah,
I can't remember who they
around.
were playing,
I can't remember either.
but they were all stood round him,
Yeah.
so like no cameras.
It was horrific. That was. They should have gone just straight to a break or
Yeah,
anything
just
else. But they
something.
did everything they could to try and just find a gap.
Get
and
an
stuff.
actual
I,
angle.
I think that was when I turned it off. When you're seeing all these blokes stood around him and they found this gap in between someone's legs, and you
Yeah.
could sort of
Yeah.
seen his face or look, they're working on his chest. I can't remember what it was, but it was something. It was just like, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and
You don't
Or
wanna
they
watch
try
that.
and like pan to his wife in the
yeah,
crowds.
it
and
was
I think
balling.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's.
it's insane what they do for.
To try and entertain,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it's not entertaining. It's just it's news articles, ain't it? It's
That's
a
what it is.
headline.
Again, it's just money. They're
Yeah.
just trying to get
It's all
things.
about it.
But I think this should be his last.
I don't think he should ever
International.
put his boots on ever again. From today, he should just never
Yeah.
play ever again. I think it's like I say with even the guy from Luton. It's just there's a point where your body is telling you
Yeah.
you can't do that. I have a bad day at work where my foot's hurting and I think I don't want to work ever again.
Yeah.
Never mind, my heart's failed on me twice.
Twice. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's scary because he will just
It will
just
happen,
be
and it will.
done.
Yeah,
and it'll
that's
be a
it.
thing of that's the only legacy he'll have is he'll be remembered
Yeah,
for the bloke who
yeah.
died on the pitch.
Yeah.
And you don't want that for anyone. Except for Toby was playing football yesterday apparently. It was close.
I was doing good, wasn't I?
You doing alright?
I went off once
How
because
many hydration breaks did you have?
I was about to say this earlier when we talk about hydration breaks. We should implement them into our 20-minute halves, 10 minutes in.
Every 3 minutes.
But
No, because half the boys would be fucking puffing on their vapes.
Liam kept his in his pocket, didn't he?
There's your answer.
Behind the ear.
But no, the worst thing about that game was just the walk from the pitch to where all our stuff was. You're already blowing out your ass
And then you go, oh,
after you drink, and then you've got to walk all the way.
you lazy.
That far.
I played out of the 35 minutes that we played. I played at least twice.
So your 20-minute halves turned into a 35-minute game.
The power wouldn't do a 20-minute second half. He just wanted to go home. We were battered like 4-1.
Yeah, some point
first
just give
half.
up.
Yeah. It was
Toby had his spot. He was right, left of the goal.
and I
He
did
left
not.
road.
Liam
You
said.
did not move.
Liam said. Liam said the one thing that he was saying is stay in your lane. Just keep. You can't man mark, so mark
sort
your
of
lane.
just- you move
So I
it.
went up and down my lane,
You did it.
but I didn't step out my lane, and I did rugby tackles on that. I was wearing size 12 boots, being like a 11, 10 and a half. So
You told me you were a 10 yesterday. Don't try and make yourself sound a bit bigger
I've
than
got
you are.
massive
Come
feet.
on.
You know what that means.
Yeah, you got big socks.
Terrible jokes.
But I just kept falling over and losing my glasses. So I think I need to invest in them little hooks.
You need to get them goggles that fit.
Yeah, get the goggles.
No, I said I don't want to. I literally turned around and I said, "How gay will I look if I have them little hooks that go round your head?"
Not much more.
But I don't want to. I don't want to
Yeah,
rock up
what's
like Danny Aaron's at the Sidemen match when he had the goggles on. And but I think England squad next time we need Simon Minter.
I think.
He's got it.
Who's that?
Minnie Minter. The Sidemen.
Oh, no.
KSI's boyfriend.
Oh, never seen it.
Ex-boyfriend.
Well, yeah, ex-boyfriend. they all
Yeah,
hate
calm
each
down,
other now.
don't-
Yeah. But still football news, but not World Cup news. What do we all think of Cal the Dragon's retirement?
Again, I have no idea.
It's emotional.
So
Emotional.
so
He dragged me through lockdown, that boy.
Yeah.
It's one of the greats.
It's the reason I got back into football.
It was when I started feeling good about myself, when I started watching him and thinking, oh, fucking hell, I ain't that bad.
Oh, yeah, the little.
It was when he
weird
slicked
one.
it back the day after I did.
I
Couldn't believe it.
I think it was the one where he was crying to his manager of his Sunday league, and it just has snot coming out. Or the 5-minute silence for Black Lives Matter, where the phone falls down.
There's a bit where he's got like fire in the side of his head and he just keeps looking up.
He's just trying to get someone to notice his hair.
Weird kid.
Made that though. Made lockdown. It was one of the ones
Absolutely.
UK YouTube. Right.
Was a
lockdown.
scene.
Yeah. Him, Simple Simon, Luke Bennett,
Bennett, fucking
God.
and then they were
Doesn't Luke Bennett do porn?
Luke Bennett.
gay porn, I believe.
Luke Bennett,
Yeah.
Bevo, and Simple Simon all did a gay porn together.
So on the next episode,
We're reacting or we're creating.
Why? I guess you just fall off and you do anything.
It got to a point, didn't it, where he had to move house because
Yeah, I didn't know that. I kept
they
getting
kept
TikToks of
doxing him,
that.
didn't they?
Yeah.
It's just
And,
every
then, and
comment,
then it was just and they were getting things delivered to his house and stuff, and
takeaways and that unpaid for.
yeah, very angry, like
He was
foreign men
paying
at the
for them
door.
and everything though, apparently. They were coming to his door, he was just buying them.
That's insane. We watch very different things.
What do you watch on TikTok?
At the minute, it's quite footbally based. Ovs. I don't know, just like random. I don't really. You know, obviously you've got your For You page and then you've got your following page.
Yeah,
I follow loads of people, but I don't watch their videos unless they come up on my For You page.
yeah.
So I'm just scrolling.
Mine's just a load of shit.
Yeah, same.
I don't use it.
I use Instagram more than TikTok.
Yeah, Instagram
Yeah, actually,
reels
it's
are
just a
great
bunch
because
of
they're just
shit.
unfiltered.
It will be the most random shit ever. I remember it was like when I go drinking, like I've had a big night out, I get back home, I can't go on Instagram. I don't understand what's happening. Shit's too crazy for me to understand when I'm drunk. I'm like, I'm just gonna get off.
But have you got anything else to say about the World Cup?
Favourite England shirt?
Ooh. I think I will always like the one where it was Owen against Argentina. Was it 90? That was one where Southgate missed the penalty, that England top.
Yeah,
that would always
that's
be one of
good
mine.
kit, yeah.
Or the one with just the red stripe that came
Yeah,
out,
that's
the
exactly
red
the one
stripe.
that I was thinking.
Really
of.
like that one. You can't find them anywhere where they've like. Do you know they've remade them and never played the retro tops and that? That's the one I can't find anywhere
Yeah, no.
without being
I like that
stupid.
I like the blue one. The don't know if they actually wore it or not. On football knowledge, I think we're aware. Very slim. The England shirt with like all the different shades of blue on. Let me get
I
the
don't,
picture.
yeah, I don't know.
Will-
I've had a few blue ones. you
Will
see.
wears it.
Yeah.
It's
I also really like this one. I thought this one.
I really liked that one.
I see. I didn't.
Nice.
As a complete retake of
It
an
just
England
doesn't-
away
I just think
kit.
it really
Yeah,
nice.
it just doesn't scream England
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah,
Them
but
ones.
like
I believe
shit.
that away kit should be like that. Though.
Yeah.
Well, of course.
Oh, so it's
yeah.
the shoulder
This
of that one.
yeah.
Yeah, this one.
That one is a cool one.
Yeah.
I think that was that 90 as well, or was it a
Yeah,
bit after?
90, 96.
I want to buy one. I think.
That sort of 90s period. They
Yeah,
did
this
some
is
really
the one
good
that was
stuff.
like obviously all three.
Yeah,
I thought it was a French shirt.
that was when they were Admiral. Was that when they were sponsored by Admiral rather than Umbro? I believe.
To
in
be
the
fair,
90s?
French shirt.
Yeah,
I mean, I do like the French shirt this year.
what is it?
It's very nice, and I
Can't
might.
even picture it to be
The
honest.
one I liked this year that got slated all over the internet was that Canadian kit, the black one that they wore the other day and had all like the
I
white
quite like
flashes
that.
on it. I really
That's
liked it,
quite
but I went
nice.
online and everyone was mocking it and I couldn't understand why.
I tell you what I like as well. The Cape Verde, the one that they played against Argentina, the red one, that is apparently unreleased.
Ah, so
An
that would be a
unreleased home
collector's
kit,
item.
Yeah.
but it was very nice. This is the French kit this year.
Oh, that is very nice.
It's nice,
It is very nice.
but I'm not willing to spend like £90.
That is
Oh, that is nice.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
French flag, just the emblem, just a cock.
It's a rooster.
FFF.
Oh, we didn't realise until the other day. Felt stupid for only just realising it. The French kit is the badge, isn't it? Is the three colours: the red, white, the blue top, the white shorts, and the red socks.
Oh, is it?
Does the flag? Didn't notice that till the other day. I was sat there and I went,
Yeah, that makes sense.
and I think that's how it's always been, but I've just never
Yeah,
realised
you
it.
don't pick up on things
No.
like that.
But,
I'm bored now.
yeah, I think that's it. Yeah,
I love you, but
yeah, we've dragged it on long enough.
I know my best mate in it.
Will's literally left. Yeah, bad host. So vote any of these three you want to be the new host.
I'll
What
take the
fuck?
seat.
Anyways, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe.
We will see you next time.
Will.
Sorry, we keep touching hands.
Buy the merch. Listen to it on Spotify when
The beanies. I know it's warm, but the beanies are really cool.
And the trucker hats. I love the trucker hats.
There you go.